Hello again my friends, Bungie's game designer Luke Smith took to NeoGAF to talk about some of the changes coming to Destiny for the upcoming House of Wolves expansion. Now interestingly, Luke Smith admits that Bungie made mistakes with the Dark Below expansion. He even lists a few. First up, exotic weapon upgrades. Now with the Dark Below expansion came exotic weapons with higher attack stats, and in order for you to reach this new cap, you first had to exchange your old exotic weapons with Xur, pay him a large sum of glimmer and hand over an exotic shard. And those of us who exchanged fully leveled exotic weapons then had to re-upgrade them from scratch. Luke admits that this was a mistake and is something that Bungie will seek to amend with the House of Wolves. It seems as though Bungie won't force players to upgrade those exotics for a third time. Thank fuck. Next up, level 31 armor. Now Luke says it was a mistake selling level 31 vendor armor that made all your hard-earned Vault of Glass armor completely redundant. Luke goes on to explain that Bungie's constantly listening to feedback and evolving Destiny accordingly. So then, for the House of Wolves expansion, you'll see a smarter loot drop system for the raid, which will mean less grinding for those exclusive raid weapons. Now it's nice to hear Bungie acknowledging their mistakes, listening to feedback and implementing changes. House of Wolves should give us a good indication of exactly what direction Destiny is taking. If you'd like to read the NeoGAF article for yourself, you'll find a link to it in the description box below. So then, what else do we know about the House of Wolves? Well, if we take a closer look at the official artwork, we see a fallen captain looming in the background. Could this be the House of Wolves raid boss? My guess is yes, as Destiny's Dark Below artwork showed Crota in this exact same pose behind the Guardians. We also see some of the new weapons and armor that will be included in the House of Wolves expansion. I love how the Titan looks, kinda reminds me of an orbital drop shock trooper. Now, if we're to believe the info from that leaked Destiny image, House of Wolves will drop March 10th. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I've left a link to that image in the description box below. You'll also find a link to all the new exotic gear coming to the House of Wolves expansion. And while you're down there, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I tweet about all the latest news, photos, and of course my own opinions. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of the video. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe for daily Destiny content, and thanks for watching, you beautiful bastards. And as always, until next time, Guardians.